east side, west side. It doesn't matter what side you're on, because you're on the best side. And I'm Daniel Kellom, and welcome to the second episode of Season 2. I think this is episode 26. 26, yes it is. Very excited to have you all back for whether you're listening to the audio format or the video format on YouTube. If you haven't gotten a chance to watch the YouTube video yet, subscribe to the Best Side. I believe it's the Best Side with Daniel Kellom YouTube channel. Subscribe to it, like it, smash that button, hit that subscribe thing, and yeah, okay, let's get into it. Okay, so today's April 12th. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Actually, not really. Actually, we do. We have NBA playoff stuff to discuss. We have, and then we have a little. I'm bringing back a little top 10 countdown because I like those, and I think we can all agree that those are fun, right? A little fun list-based content is what the masses need. By the way, back to the green water bottle. Old Faithful. She was getting a good wash. Now she's here, but she seems to be leaking. Okay. Let's get some birthdays for April 12th, 2023. Okay, here we go. We're going down. We're at deaths. We're at deaths. Are we still at deaths? Are these deaths? No, these are births. Okay. So the first one is an 811 Muhammad al-Jawad, the 9th Imam of Shia Islam. He died in 835. Okay. Muritus, French philosopher and author, died 1585. 1585? I'm in the 1800s now. 1700s. I don't, once again, don't see anyone. Okay, let's get in the 1900s at least. We're in the 1900s. I don't recognize anyone. We're in 1920. You know, we're going through. I don't recognize anyone. Hardy Kruger, German actor, died 2022. Lived a pretty long time. We are in the 30s. We're in Tiny Tim, American singer and ukulele player, died 1996. Born in 1932. Tiny Tim. Okay. We're Johnny Raper, Australian rugby league player and coach, died 2022. Okay. Oh, Herbie Hancock, American pianist, composer, band leader. He's still alive, born in 1940. There's a name I recognize. Ed O'Neill, happy birthday, Ed O'Neill, for Modern Family, Married with Children. Very, very funny comedic actor. Happy birthday, Ed O'Neill. Oh, we don't have the applause. Oh, what am I doing? We don't have the applause. Okay. Wait. All right. Here we go. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Ed O'Neill, everyone. Ed O'Neill. By the way, I'm recording this at night. I don't know if you heard this in the last episode, but the jackhammer outside and the yard work and the mowing and the clipping, I just couldn't handle it. So now we're doing this little after hours episode, will you? And so far it's really quiet. So far it's very quiet, very peaceful, nice down here. The lighting, maybe could do something about the lighting. I don't want to get one of those ring lights where it just makes my pupils, look like the rings, and just like, hypnotizing you. Ed O'Neill, happy birthday. Tom Clancy, 1947, American historian author. Tom Clancy, happy birthday. Now we're getting somewhere. David Letterman, also 1947, American comedian, talk show host. Iconic. Happy birthday, David Letterman. All right. I'm starting to know some people here. David Cassidy, born in 1950, American singer, songwriter, and guitarist. I keep looking over here because the recording is, just want to make sure it's still recording and I'm not, fucking things up. So I'll be looking over there, just until I get into the groove of this video thing. Also, last episode, I noticed that on the video, I mean, if you listen to audio, there's no problems. It's still the same thing that you've been listening to. But on the video, I do my best to sync up the good sound with the video instead of just having it play off my phone with the audio from my phone. So I try to sync those two different things up, and it syncs up in the beginning, and then towards the end, it kind of like trails off for some reason. So I don't know what that is, but obviously the quality will be getting better as I learn how to do this new format. So just bear with me. It's still entertaining to watch the videos. I mean, look at me. I might even get naked one of these episodes. Okay, 1951, Tom Noonan, American actor. All right. John Faulkner, American educator and politician. He looks like a fun guy. Okay. Andy Garcia, Cuban-American actor, director, and producer. He was also in Ocean's 11. He was like the bad guy in Ocean's 11. 1956. Okay, now we are in 1960. A lot of birthdays today. As I don't find any more. Alicia Coppola, American actress. Is she related to Francis Ford? I wonder. No. Wait. Oh, she does not appear to be related to the Coppola family. Oh, interesting. Good for her. And she made it as an actress with that last name without being related to them. Or maybe that's why. Conspiracy. Okay. Michael Jackson. Not that Michael Jackson. Michael Dwayne Jackson Dyson was an American football wide receiver. Sadly, he passed away in 2017. Thought it was Michael Jackson. Still looking? Okay. Shannon Doherty. Shannon Doherty. Happy birthday, Shannon. Happy birthday, Shannon. Let's do this one. Yeah! All right. Yeah. Yeah. He said it. He said it. Oh. I like that one. I don't think I'm gonna use that one. Oh, big name. Brad Miller, baby. If you're an NBA fan, you remember Brad Miller from the Kings days, the Bulls days. He was a center. He could shoot too. He could shoot a little playmaking. He was actually pretty underrated when he was like in his prime. 2-time All-Star. Yeah. I was actually he was 6'11", 245 center. He was kind of like, he's just under 10,000 points for his career. But yeah, he was a pretty solid player. He definitely, I don't think he ever won a championship, but happy birthday, Brad. Yeah! All right! Woo! Fuck yeah! All right! Yeah! 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 Claire Danes. Happy birthday, Claire Danes. Brian McFadden, Irish singer, songwriter. Oh, Tulsi Gabbard. Happy birthday, Tulsi Gabbard. Let's see. We're going down. Sean Gore, Canadian football player. We're in 1987 now. Brandon Urie, American singer-songwriter. He's a Panic at the Disco vocalist. Now we are in the 90s. I don't see. We're kind of So Saoirse Ronan, she's a good actress, American-born Irish actress. She was in Lady Bird. Is that what it's called? And last but not least, there is no last. All right, let's give it up for them. Let's give it up. Okay. On to the next tab. All right. On to the next tab. You know, I don't really have any weird other side stuff today. But maybe if I think of something later, I will talk about it. But let's get into Jim. Okay. So I actually wanted to also record later tonight because there were a couple of play-in tournaments tonight for the NBA season. And the first game was Hawks Heat. Hawks came in and actually surprised people and beat the Heat pretty handedly. And they will become the 7th seed. They'll be playing the Boston Celtics, I believe. Yes. And then the Lakers and the Timberwolves just played and went to an overtime game, completely ugly game. And Timberwolves started hot, and then they did Timberwolves things and shat the bed. This is a couple days after Rudy Gobert punched Kyle Anderson slow-mo, and he was away from the team. And also on the way to the locker room, Jaden McDaniels, arguably their best defensive player, punched a wall and fractured his hand. He's out for the year. So things are not going really well in Minnesota right now. They'll have another chance to play for the 8th spot against who is it? The winner of the Pelicans and the Thunder on tomorrow. But they'll play the winner of that on Friday. So now that those games have happened, now we can get a little bit better of a sense of the playoffs, minus those 8 spots in the East and the West. So, we got the number 1 seed, Denver, in the West, playing against who knows, winner of Minnesota, the last teams I said. 4 and 5 is Phoenix and the Clippers. 3 and 6 is the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings. And then 2 and 7 are the Grizzlies and the Lakers. Let's go. I'll name off the East now too. The Bucks are awaiting the 8th seed. Cleveland and the Knicks are in that 4 or 5 spot. Philly, the Sixers, and the Nets are in the 3-6. And Boston and Atlanta will be playing each other in the first round of the playoffs starting on Saturday. It'll be exciting to watch these games. And here we go. I'm going to go into a little prediction mode. I was completely wrong beginning of the season. I think I had Clippers at the 1 in the West. Very wrong about that. I'm sure I was wrong about a bunch of other things, but hey, we're here now. You live, you learn, you laugh, you love, and you eat, and you pray, love. Okay, so let's so Denver, they're going to play 8. They have home court advantage. I'll just say they'll win in 5 or 6. I think they'll win in 5. I think Denver wins in 5 against whoever. Next, I'll just do 2-7. Grizzlies and Lakers. That's going to be a hard-fought series. I really do. I think it's going to be physical. I think it's going to be aggressive. I think pushes will be tossed. Faces will be getting into other faces. And Dylan Brooks will be annoying. So, and of course the Grizzlies have the home court. Now the Grizzlies are hurting because Steven Adams is out for the year. Huge loss for them. He's arguably the best screener in the league. He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. I think he's actually second, probably behind Kevon Looney. Obviously a little biased, but it's my opinion. I think Steven Adams is an elite offensive rebounder that is going to be missed. So, and AD's healthy and playing well. So they're going to have to rely on Jaren Jackson Jr. a lot in the paint, as he has been doing well for them. So that's going to be a fun matchup. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Anthony Davis. That's going to be a fun matchup. And then, of course, Dylan Brooks probably will have the assignment on LeBron. I hope LeBron just, it's working what he's doing, trying to be the villain. So I hope LeBron does well against him. Let's just say that. But I think that series has a chance to go. I think that series has a chance to go 7 games. I really do. And you know what? I'm going to say the Lakers win. I'm going to say the Lakers win in 7. How about that? Yeah. All you Laker fans out there listening and watching, there you go. Throw you that bone. All right. Phoenix and Clippers are in the first round, 4 and 5. I think no Paul George is going to hurt the Clippers a lot. I think Phoenix is going to win in 5 or 6. I think Phoenix will win in 6. I think Kawhi Leonard will do some heroic shit, but ultimately I think Phoenix will pull through. They just have too much talent with KD, Book, and Chris Paul, and I think they're actually a lot deeper than a lot of people realize too. So, and then of course the Kings and the Warriors. Now, apparently these first round tickets are the most expensive in playoff history. Just for the at the Kings at the Golden One Center, I think is what it's called. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years. So, first of all, congratulations to the Kings. All right, yeah. Don't bring me any more, right? Don't bring me any more, right? All right. What was I talking about? Kings. Congratulations to the Kings. Congratulations to the Kings. However, you are playing against the defending champion Golden State Warriors, who happen to be clicking at the right time. And they just got back Gary Payton II, Jr. He's healthy again. He's a menace in the backcourt. Fresh-legged Andrew Wiggins will be back from his long absence. Hopefully, he can get back up to game speed and game shape. We have until Saturday, so hopefully he can come back. And we're looking kind of. I am a Warriors fan, but the Warriors are starting to look pretty dangerous. And this is the matchup I wanted to play the Kings and not Phoenix in the first round. I think Phoenix, that would have just gone, obviously the Kings will put up a fight. Apparently they've scored the most points ever or something. But we score a lot of points too. And we have experience, we have veterans, and we have Steph Curry. And we're gonna throw Gary Payton at De'Aaron Fox, slow him down a little bit. I think Draymond and Sabonis will be a cool matchup. I think Draymond will hopefully not lock him up. Sabonis is a great player, but hopefully he can just slow him down, get in his head a little bit, talk some shit, things like that. But I have Warriors splitting one of the first 2, winning both at home, maybe, and then the Kings have a great game 5, and then Warriors close it out at home. I think that's probably what's going to happen. So, at least in my prediction. So Warriors in 6 for that one. Kings will put up a valiant effort. Mike Brown was going to win Coach of the Year. De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis, they'll probably get all NBA team somewhere, but I don't think they can handle the Warriors. At least that's what I hope. At least. So, yeah. That's the first round for you. Okay, so in the second round, we're going to have. Denver against Phoenix. Okay, Denver against Phoenix. I think Phoenix is going to win. I think Phoenix is going to, I think Phoenix will win in 6. And I think Mike Malone of the Nuggets, I think it might be time for him to start looking for another job somewhere. If they don't get it done this year, because you got to do something. I think Phoenix is going to win. Phoenix in the Western Conference Finals. So between the Warriors and the Lakers, that'll be a fun one. Luckily for that one, the Warriors will have home court advantage, and Anthony Davis, might fall apart by then. So Anthony Davis might be, Braun and Anthony Davis might, obviously you don't want it to happen, but it's a reality with them because of Anthony Davis's lack of durability and LeBron's age. They're still amazing players, but you do have to think about it, and they're going to be in a physical series against the Grizzlies. So, I think Warriors will win in 7 at home in 7. So that leaves it with the Warriors and the Phoenix Suns in the Western Conference Finals. Wow. That's going to be great. That's going to be great. Hold on, let me hold on. I'm just looking at something real quick. Just wanna, yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Sorry. I was just making sure I was going off the right playoff bracket here, which I, mean like winner of 1 plays 4 and 5, things like that. So, that's what I have. Warriors, Suns, Western Conference Finals. And because I'm a fuck it Warriors fan, I'm going to say Warriors in 6. Warriors in 6, bitch. They're going to the finals again. Woo-hoo. That's right. It's my show. I can make it. I can make the prediction. Just let me have this, bitch. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you that. But, okay, so they're coming out of the West. Those are my predictions. Here we go. On to the East. Okay, I think Bucks will just roll over whoever the 8th spot is going to be. They'll win in 5. Cleveland and the Knicks. I think Cleveland is better than the Knicks, and they have the home court advantage. I think they'll win. I think that might actually go 7 games. I think it might actually go 7 games. I'm going to say Cleveland in 7. Philly, Brooklyn. I think Philly will easily win. Joel MVP Embiid, and James Harden's having a terrific bounce back year. I think they'll just roll over Brooklyn. They'll win 5. And then you got Boston and Atlanta. I think Boston, again, I think Atlanta will be a little surprising. We'll raise our eyebrows, but I think in the end Boston will just roll over them in 5 games. So it's not really rolling eyebrows. So then we got Milwaukee and Cleveland. I think the Bucks will win. I think the Bucks will win in 6. And then between Philly and Boston, that's going to be a good series. I'll tell you what. That's going to be a good series. I've always been an Embiid fan, and I think I had them going to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, maybe even the finals last year, and I was highly disappointed. And this is. I already made my decision with the Warriors in my heart, so I'm going to say the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Boston Celtics in 6 games. In 6 games. That's right. I think the Celtics will have no answer for Embiid. I think he's going to finally get it together this year, And then I think James Harden will have it together this year. I think James Harden will have a great playoffs. There's my hot take. There it is. So then you got Philly and the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals. Wow, it's weird to say, not putting Boston in there. Boston's deep. Maybe I'm wrong. What am I doing? But I think Milwaukee is going to go back to the finals this year. I think Drew Holiday is going to lock up James Harden, and then Giannis will just finish it out from there. I think Bucks in 6. I think it will be a Bucks Warriors final, and Bucks Warriors final. Warriors in 6. Boom! Back to back, baby. Back to back. Steph Curry MVP Finals. Okay, so with the release of the Super Mario Brothers coming out, I wanted to first of all, I hear it's a pretty good movie. I heard people like it. It's breaking records for the best animated film opening weekend ever. Also, you got to think about inflation, but hey, good for them. Okay, so which made me think, it stars Chris Pratt and, actors, not voice actors. And I know Chris Pratt's getting a lot of flack for his voice as Mario because he's not an Italian man with an Italian accent. And they should have just used, and a lot of people are saying they should have just used the original Mario actor maybe, or someone with a authentic Italian accent. Or even someone with, who's an actual voice actor. So I wanted to take this film segment to first acknowledge voice actors out there, and they are very underappreciated. I feel like because you don't see their face, you just know their voice. And I'm sure if you watch a lot of cartoons, audiobooks, things like that, you'll like, hey, I've heard this voice before. Who is that person? They have so many voices and things that I know. So I wanted to make my own top 10 list of my top 10 greatest voice actors ever. Let's get into it. Yeah, man, we might be going over 40 today, folks. Okay. First of all, here we go. Number 10. I have Seth MacFarlane. Number 10. He actually has a good amount of voices, Obviously, he's the creator of Family Guy. He's Peter Griffin, Stewie Griffin, Brian Griffin, Tom Tucker, Carter, Quagmire, Dr. Hartman. And then also he's in American Dad. He's Stan Smith. He's also the Kool-Aid Man. He's Ida Davis. He's Quagmire's father and mother. Yeah, he does a lot of voices, in Family Guy mainly, and which is why he's 10. He's not going to be up there, but I think I think what makes it for him is his voice is very recognizable, and also he's a great singer. I think that's a part of voice. Is if you can sing, then that you get a little bonus points there in my book. So Seth MacFarlane, number 10. Number 9, I have. Oh, I guess I should have done a drum roll. Not number 9. I have Mike Judge. Creator of King of the Hill, Beavis and Butthead. He's the voice of Hank Hill, Boomhauer, Beavis and Butthead, Bill from King of the Hill. But once again, he, they're also giving me voices of characters that he didn't play, like Peggy. But anyways, yeah, this is kind of like the same deal with Seth MacFarlane. Like, he's the creator of the show. his voice is recognizable. So that's why he's my number 9. And on to number 8, I have Hank Azaria. Hank Azaria, you know, he's also an actor too. He's also like a film actor, not just a voice actor, but a lot of Simpsons characters. He's Mo Sizlak, comic book guy. He apparently was Apu. He's Chief Wiggum, Professor Frink. He's Duffman, Snake, Cletus. Apparently he's Bumblebee Man too. He was Bartok in Anastasia. Yeah, he's Kirk Van Houten. Disco Stew. Oh. Yeah, he's also Carl Carlson in the Simpsons movie. Interesting. But yeah, he's a major character on the Simpsons, and he's my number 8. Number 7, I have Mark Hamill. That's right, Mark Hamill. He's not just Luke Skywalker. He's a fantastic voice actor, mainly for his role as the Joker in the Batman series, animated series, and I think he was also in some video games. But he's an amazing voice actor. If you've ever heard the Joker, you're like, that's Mark Hamill, and it's cool. He was also Nightmare. He also was the voice of Chucky. I think in the new ones, in the newer Chucky ones. He was the voice of the Hobgoblin in the Spider-Man series in the early 90s. He's also the voice of Skeletor in He-Man in the new one, I believe. Appearing in that card. Yeah, he was in the new one. He was Skeletor, and he's a fantastic voice actor. So that's him. What are we on? 10, 9, 8. 8, 7. Look at me, I don't even know. Okay, number 6, I got John DiMaggio. John DiMaggio. He's you might know him as Bender from Futurama. He's also in Adventure Time as Jake the dog. He's King Zog in Disenchantment. He's Rico in Madagascar. He's Jerry in Zootopia. He was Aquaman in an animated series, Batman the Brave and the Bold. That's cool. He was Dr. Draken in Kim Possible. You know, he's got a really big filmography here. He also played Joker, Batman Under the Red Hood. He was in Gravity Falls, Manly Dan. A lot of shows for him. So, yeah, John DiMaggio. Good one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What are we on? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So that was 6. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, yeah. So that was 6. Okay, so now we're in the top 5. Top 5, we got Tara Strong. Tara Strong in the top 5. Tara Strong in the top 5. She is in so many things, and yeah, I mean, let's just name it off. Timmy Turner in Fairly Odd Parents. She was Harley Quinn in one of the Suicide Squad movies. She's Raven in Teen Titans. She's Dill Pickles in Rugrats. She's Bubbles in the Powerpuff Girls. She's Ben in Ben 10. She's Barbara Gordon in Batman the Killing Joke. She's Batgirl. She's Kylie Griffin in Extreme Ghostbusters. She's Mary Jane Watson in Lego Marvel Spider-Man. She's Poof, Fairly Odd Parents. She's Rocky the Flying Squirrel in The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. I assume the newer ones. Yeah, she's Cece Proud in The Proud Family. Ingrid Third in Fillmore. She is. She's got quite a good list of characters, and Timmy Turner. You know what Timmy Turner sounds like, and that's her. So Tara Strong. Number 4, we got Billy West. Number 4, Billy West. Number 4, Billy West. You know him as Philip J. Fry from Futurama. You know him as Zoidberg. You know him as Zach Brannigan. You know him as Stimpy, Stimpson J. Cat from Clueless. Huh? You know him. He's Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy. You know him as Professor Farnsworth. He was Bugs Bunny in the first Space Jam. He was Bugs Bunny. He was Elmer Fudd in Space Jam. He's Roger Klotz in Doug. He's Amy's father in Futurama. He's Woody the Woodpecker in the new Woody the Woodpecker. He's got a bunch of other things. He's Richard Nixon's head in Futurama. He's Rancid Rabbit and Cat Dog. He's Muttley and Scoob. He's Rain Man and Rain Man anime series. He's the Jester in Disenchantment. He's Zim in Invader Zim. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff, and he's definitely elite. He's up there. A lot of people could be said he cracks the top three, but these are my top three right here. Number 3, I have Tom Kenny. Number 3, we got Tom Kenny. Tom Kenny. He's SpongeBob SquarePants. He's Heifer from Rocko's Modern Life. He's the Ice King in Adventure Time. He's Patchy the Pirate in SpongeBob. He's the Mayor of Townsville in Powerpuff Girls. He's Gary from SpongeBob. He's Carl from Johnny Bravo. He's Squanchy from Rick and Morty. He's Penguin in Batman Ninja, the movies. He's Valhallen in Dexter's Lab. He's Yancey in Futurama. He was in Winnie the Pooh. He's in Powerpuff Girls. He's in a lot of things, and you've for sure heard of Tom Kenny. Obviously, if you've seen SpongeBob, that's him, and also he's Heifer, I guess. That was a hoot. Okay, number 2, we got Dan Castellaneta. That's my number 2. That's my number 2. He's iconic. He is The Simpsons. Obviously Matt Groening is The Simpsons. But he does Homer. He's Homer Simpson. He's Krusty the Clown. He's Barney. He's Mayor Quimby. He's Groundkeeper's Willie. Hans Moleman. Grandpa Simpson. He's also in Futurama as the Robot Devil. He's Grandpa Phil in Hey Arnold the movie. He's in The Return of Jafar as Genie. He's Santa's Little Helper. He's a dog. He's in once again he's also in a lot of film. He's Kang and Kodos, yeah. But mainly his stuff comes from The Simpsons, and I think he was he's one of the he's one of the pioneers of animated voice acting. So that's my number 2. You could maybe switch Tom. You could maybe a case could be said for 2 through 4, Dan Castellaneta, Tom Kenny, and Billy West. An argument could be made for any of those could be 2, but that's my pick just because. Donut. And number 1, if you all know, if you're a fan, you already know who number 1 is, and that is the great Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc. Now he's a pioneer. He's the GOAT. I don't think this is even a disputed thing, and for me, I had no problem putting him at 1. He's Bugs Bunny. He's Porky Pig. He's Daffy Duck. He's Yosemite Sam. He's Tweety. He's Sylvester. He's Barney Rubble. He's Elmer Fudd. He's Speedy Gonzales. Pepe Le Pew. Woody the Woodpecker. Wile E. Coyote. Marvin the Martian. Mr. Spacely from the Jetsons. He's a Roadrunner. Meep meep. He's Dino from the Flintstones, Tasmanian Devil. He's basically every Looney Tunes character. He's Rocky and Muggsy. You mook. He's Cecil Turtle. Hello. He's he really paved the way. If you I think there's like a video somewhere of him just doing all the voices, and it is amazing. Died in 1989 at the age of 81 in Los Angeles. Mel Blanc, he truly, let's see, how many characters did Mel Blanc do? His nickname was the Man of 1,000 Voices. is regarded as the most prolific actor to ever work in Hollywood, over 1,000 screen credits. He developed and performed nearly 400 distinct character voices with precision and a uniquely expressive vocal range. So, Mel Blanc, that's my number one. Boom. Okay, we're at 40 minutes actually, so let's get into the questions. That ring wasn't believable. Hello? Hi? Who is this? Okay. No, I don't want to start a plan with you guys. Okay. Well, you know, if he calls again, all right. Okay. We have the guy, we have the man. He writes whenever he can, and today he's got a question for us. Can we answer it now? Okay. Hey, Dan. With the conclusion of another terrific Masters tournament, congratulations to John Rahm, by the way, won the Masters last weekend. With the conclusion of another terrific Masters tournament, I've been thinking about golf. Who am I kidding? I'm always thinking about golf. If you could put together your dream golf foursome, what three people, golfers or non-golfers, would you choose to play with? Also, would you rather hit every fairway or never three-putt? It's a good one. I think a boys' golf trip with Tiger, Steph, and Obama would be pretty insane. I'd say Michael Jordan, but he didn't intimidate me, and I can't afford to bet with him. Remember, drives are for show. Putts win the dough. Give me those two auto putts all day. Give me those auto two putts all day, he says. Let's get a tee time soon. Yeah, definitely. For Kyle from Tracy Country Club, sent from the trees on 13 looking for my tee shot. Terrific question. Kyle, thanks for writing in. Yeah, my golf foursome, you know, me included. I had some time to think about this. Oops. My golf foursome would be Charles Barkley, because it would just be entertaining, you know. It'd be fun. And then the next one would be Adam Sandler. You know, he doesn't have to play as Happy Gilmore. He could just play. I just think it'd be a fun time to play with him. Charles Barkley, Adam Sandler, and then finally you got to have a pro, and why not have the GOAT, Tiger Woods? So agree with you on Tiger. I was gonna put Steph in there as well, but I kind of wanted to make another. I want to make a different list than yours, but gotta have Tiger in there. You know, if you're playing golf, you know. So those are my three. Thanks for. Oh yeah, and you asked, would I rather hit every fairway or never three putt? Believe it or not, putting is not the. I mean, you know, I have a pretty weak game right now, but putting is something that I don't have to work as much as the other ones on. Let's just say, like I'm not like terrible at putting. Also, but you know, never three putt. That's a good thing. But for me, it's hitting a straight drive, and I can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Drives are for show, but putts win the dough. But you know, my drives, I just want to get it on the fairway. So I'm gonna have to say, I'd rather hit every fairway, and then deal with the putt later. So yeah, hit every fairway, and then Charles, Adam Sandler, the Sandman, and Tiger. That would be my golf foursome. Thanks for writing in, Kyle. Thanks for writing in. And we are done with this week's episode, folks. Hope you got home safe from work and your commute. Hope you or you watch this on the comfort of your own home. And enjoy the NBA playoffs this weekend. Go Warriors. You know, go your team. I'm not trying to hate on everyone. I'm just happy that the playoffs are back. So yeah. Do I have anything else? Anything else that I need talked about? I went fishing over the weekend. Didn't catch anything, but that's fishing for you. Got drunk. That's it. Bye.